Animal and human communication. Let's see that what's the main difference between the communication systems of these two things. Hockett, a linguistic anthropologist, gave some features of languages, both human and animal, that has some certain characteristics, and that set apart human communication from animal communication. In 50s, he gave the concept of 6 features, but in 60s, he gave another idea, and he gave 13 features of human as well as animal language. Every communication system has some of the 13 design features. So this is his basic statement that any communication can have 13 at least of these design features of which are characteristics of communication systems. So only human spoken language has all 13 features. So he claims that only human languages can claim these 13 features. However, animal communication systems have not all these 13 features. So let's go through these 13 features of human spoken language. Vocal-Auditory Channels. Communicator speaks, receiving individual hears. Broadcast transmission, directional reception. Message goes out in all direction. Receiver can tell what direction message comes from. Sign language use line of sight transmission instead. Rapid fading, message is transitory and does not persist. Interchangeability, transmitters can become receivers and vice versa. We can each repeat any message. Total feedback, we hear all that we say. Specialization, we communicate just for the purpose of communicating, not incidentally to some other primary function. Semanticity, symbols used, phonemes and morphemes have particular meaning. Arbitrariness, symbols are arbitrary. The word loud can be spoken softly. Whale is a smaller word than microorganism. Discreteness, symbols are made by combining smaller sounds that differ discontinuously, like bin and pin. Duality of patterning, the smaller symbol, pata, have no meaning of their own and can be continued in various ways like pit and bit. Design features in other communication system, just like Honeybee. Honeybee uses some of the features like broadcast transmission and directional reception, semanticity, displacement, and productivity. Gibbons are very close to human beings, but they cannot have all these features. They can use the first 9 features, and they are devoid of the last 4 features like displacement, productivity, traditional transmission, duality of patterning. Later addition to the features. Later, Hockett added some more feature into his design features like prevarication, that a person can speak anything which is hypothetical or false. Reflexiveness, that we can talk about language itself. Learnability, we can learn any language, especially a child can learn a language better than an adult. The last 7 features are what sets human language apart from all other forms of communication. So, features of human language: number 1, displacement; number 2, prevarication; number 3, productivity; 4, traditional transmission; learnability and reflexiveness; and duality of patterning. So these are some of the features which are exclusively used by human being, not by any other animal. Hockett believes if a system lacks even one feature, it is not communication, or it is not language. So features are very important for using language. So it is the belief of Hockett that when all these features are used by a communication system, only then that communication system can be a language. Otherwise, it is simply a communication system which uses certain features.